Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed and welcome to Not It Spookiest Edition. This is a Halloween themed horror visual novel game. 8 people are trapped in Easthollow and must fight through their fears to see tomorrow. Katie just moved to Easthollow on Halloween. Full of excitement and delight, she greets her neighbours only to be told the town's cursed. This was not what she had planned. A quiet moving day takes a nasty turn when Easthollow's centuries-old legend unfolds. It could have something to do with her that she moved into the town. So, before we go into this game, there's something which I'd like to clarify. There is a less gory version of this game in which you can play for yourselves when you purchase the game for yourselves. And no, not going to do that. We're going to be going at it on normal mode with the gores fully enabled and stuff like that. So let's just get into this wonderful adventure. Also, I would like to provide the developers a big thank you for providing me the key for this game. Sorry. You can purchase your own version of this game down in the description below. Well, here we are. I made it just in time for Halloween too. Despite today being Halloween, I don't see any decorations I drove into town. Now, they'll come in due time. Maybe they aren't big on Halloween here. Believe me, they're huge on Halloween here. But more close to the real rather than the decorate. I pull into the driveway of my new home and get out. My furniture is already delivered, so that's all left. My bad. So all that's left is for me to officially move in, sorry. I'll need to pick up a few things at the store. I might as well take care of that now. Yes, you do that, Katie. We want our groceries and supplies within all of this horror. The town is small, so it's just a quick walk to the grocery store. To my surprise, it's closed. Are they closed on Halloween? I don't think stores close for Halloween. Yeah, it's not what you call an annual holiday, is it? Come to think of it, the streets seem pretty empty. It's a small rural town. The main reason I chose it, but it didn't seem quite this empty when I saw the house before. There's a strange, lifeless feeling in the air, as though the town is almost abandoned. Lifeless.
Everyone?
Yeah, that was about to say, dear protagonist. Where is everyone?
Most people have already left.
How comes man in suit? I turn around at the sound of a voice and find myself facing a middle-aged man who looks rather puzzled to see me. Exactly.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Who are you? Are you a visitor?
Yes, I would be a visitor if I didn't move in today.
Actually, I just moved here.
Aha.
That explains it. You see, I'm the mayor, so I'm used to recognizing everyone here.
Ah, so that's why you looked a bit unfamiliar to us.
I see.
You picked a poor time to move in. Everyone evacuates on Halloween because of the curse.
Why to say it like that? Because of the curse. So yeah, what kind of curse are we dealing with here? I don't believe in curses.
Oh dear. You mean no one told you?
No one at all told me about the curse.
Told me what?
I thought I made it clear that everyone was supposed to... Oh, you bought the McKellis house, did you?
So what's the history behind that house then, if you're gonna name it like that?
Yes, why?
Owen McKellis was intent on getting out of here. No wonder he didn't tell you about the curse. Probably thought you wouldn't buy the place if you knew.
Well, thanks for giving us that bit of information. We may as well have had it before moving in.
I still don't understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Let me explain. Many years ago, there was a tragic death. Let's leave it at that.
Let me just turn up the voice and decrease the sound of the music. Well, I think they're all exactly the same. No, it's just like a millimeter or something like that for everyone. That's okay.
Uh-huh.
Ever since then, this area has been cursed.
Oh, thanks for that.
How exactly?
Yeah, how exactly is this a curse?
On Halloween, his spirit returns. He seeks to possess someone and then gets his revenge on the town.
Nice, so that's why everyone's inside, so there's nobody to curse. Exactly, why Halloween? That's nothing to do with me. Of course it does, since we're here, so that is the worst option to select. And as you know, if you're an advocate watcher of mine, you know that I save my progression every time I see this kind of stuff. Why Halloween?
It is the anniversary of his death.
Okay, fair enough.
So the spirit celebrates his death by wreaking havoc on random people.
Perhaps it is when his rage is most fierce.
It might have something to do with the fact that that's when he's most awake. You know, sleeping for all that time, and 365 or 366 days have transpired, and you know what? I'm going to just quietly resurrect and just play havoc on the nearby locals. Am I actually supposed to believe this story, or is it just a prank they play on newcomers? Well, because of the fact that this town is surprisingly quiet and the fact that the store is closed, I wouldn't think that this is something to just sweep under the carpet.
Excuse me, I need to make my own preparations to leave.
Thank you, Mayor. He hurries past me, nearly knocking me over in his haste to get by, and all but runs down the street. That was extremely weird. It does seem like people have left town, though. There's gotta be someone else I can ask to find out what's going on. Oh yes, ask at the police station, because that would be a very, very wise idea. Do they even know about the curse? Now let's go to our church. Let's go to the local church. A church seems like a good place to ask about curses, so I head to the church. It's nearly empty, although not entirely.
Oh,
Hello.
Are you here to pray before leaving as well?
I've just moved here.
Not exactly. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I just moved here.
Ouch.
It's good to meet you. I'm Rita. Oh my, you picked a bad day to arrive, didn't you?
It seems we've had. We've already met the mayor, who's given us a brief overview as to what's going on, and golly, this is not a great situation for any of us.
I didn't realize moving in on Halloween would be an issue. I'm Katie, by the way.
You mean no one warned you about the curse?
Nope.
How terrible.
Not at all.
Huh. There really is a curse then.
If one person says it, then it's insane. If two people say it, then there's a pattern going on. And three is coincidental.
Yes, and if you know what's good for you, you'll get out with the rest of us.
Yeah. This is also strange. In the neighborhood. Who are you gonna
have
call?
Doubts, do you?
I've just moved in and I'm told that everyone's been evacuated because of a curse. Yet you think that we're just going to take this to heart immediately.
I have to admit I do, yes.
Well, just head over to the Historical Society, and you'll learn everything you need to know about the curse.
Historical Society.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you actually for that. The Historical Society, huh? Guess I should head over there and try to figure this thing out. I find the Historical Society pretty easy, and to my surprise it's still open.
Can I help you with something?
I like to read up about the curse, historian.
Considering the way the rest of the town is right now, I'm surprised anyone's here.
I'll be closing up soon. I don't believe we've met before, though. I'm Willow.
Hello.
Katie, I just moved into town.
On the worst day ever.
And today of all days.
Yeah, I've been told that by two other people.
I was told I could learn more about the curse if I came here.
That's right. This is the Historical Society, after all. So you can find everything related to our town's history here.
Thank you.
And it's really true that people evacuate the town every Halloween?
Yes, it would seem to be that
It's
case.
been going on so long now.
Yep.
I'm amazed people around the country don't know about it.
Exactly, it should be otherworldly news. Not just worldly news, but worlds that had reached dimensions that have not even existed about this town's curse, and not to be near it. Actually, if it's otherworldly, then that's very bad, because it could be as like an epicenter to spawn in from the other world to the real world. This is so weird. You know enough already. Yeah, that's the worst thing that we could do. Look for evidence. Nope. Somehow about looking about the evidence of the curse is no good, because that'll take us too long. Know about the curse's origins. I think that's a good place to
Where
start.
should I look to find information about the curse's origins?
Oh, you'll want to look all the way in the back at the newspaper articles from the 1800s.
Thank you. That long ago, huh? Yep. I head to the back of a room. There are documents and records of the town's history all over the place, but they become fewer and fewer the deeper I go. Soon I reach a small section marked 1800. There's very little here, but a few yellowed newspaper articles have been carefully preserved. You gotta preserve that old info and the old font. The first one is from November 1st, 1832. Hermit hiding on Halloween. The Easthollow daily, not diary. 29-year-old Matthew Hayer, known to be a recluse by his neighbours, was reported missing late last night, Halloween, after his house was found unexpectedly empty by trick-or-treaters attempting to break in. Police discourage the act of trespassing, but are asking anyone with any information on his whereabouts to report to the sheriff's office. So basically someone broke in and took all their belongings. I moved to the next paper, November 14th, 1832. Matthew Hayer found dead. After vanishing Halloween, police had no leads on the disappearance of 29-year-old Matthew Hayer until last night. His body was discovered in the woods roughly a quarter mile outside of town by police just after nightfall. Evidence suggests Hayer had been beaten to death at an unknown location before being transported to the place he was eventually found. The investigation is ongoing. Another article from December 6th, 1832 is carefully preserved beneath it. Cold case. Yes, a paranormal kind of case 99.99999% of the time would be a cold case, considering that there's no kind of paranormal investigative detective organization kind of thing that would study within the arcane and horrifics of stuff that is otherwise can't be described by people normally. Excuse me. It's been almost 4 weeks since the death of 29-year-old Matthew Hayer, and the police are still searching for suspects in his suspected murder. Hayer was reclusive, the sheriff said when questioned about their lack of progress. This makes it difficult to pin down his movements or any enemies he might have had. Hayer had been considered strange by many local residents, and when asked, residents admit to being a little relieved he's no longer around. Look, I know there are some people out there which we don't get along with. There are people that we hate out there. But saying that is kind of really, really bad for the family in which has been grieving now because of their demise, unfortunately. So after a month of searching, they didn't have any leads and were considering dropping the case. The next few articles have nothing to do with the curse, only the town's history, but at last I spot the name Hayer again. What? This one is from October 20th, 1833. That's almost a year later. Hayer's murderers finally caught. Whoa, okay. Hayer murderers finally caught. After a year, there's been a new break in the Matthew Hayer murder investigation. A group of 5 people, 4 teenagers and 1 adult, came forward Monday and confessed to assaulting and murdering Hayer almost a year ago. This seems almost too coincidental in the means because of the timing. The attack took place earlier that Halloween night while Hayer was walking down the road back towards his house from downtown, after which they relocated his body to the woods. Some of the attackers state they came forward with a confession so long after the incident because, in their words, Hayer placed a curse on this town. How did you know that he put a curse on the town? According to the attackers, Hayer used his dying breath to curse not only his killers, but the entire town, blaming everyone here for what had happened to him and that he swore to get his revenge of the next Halloween. There was something weird about him. One boy confessed. I honestly think he meant it, but police have yet to comment on any supernatural implication of Hayer's death. Finally, there's one more right beside it. From November 1st, 1833. Oh dear. Revenge from the grave. Oh no! He came out of his grave and transformed him into a zombie. He transformed into a zombie, then came out of the grave, for goodness sakes. Revenge from the grave. The 5 culprits in the Hayer murder, who had been awaiting trial, died late last night. The guard on duty shot all 5 of them before killing himself. What? The officer had no known ties to Matthew Hayes, so his motives are unknown. Please decline to comment on the possibility that this was Matthew Hayes' promised revenge.
So that's how it all started, huh?
The origins. Ah, we can select multiple. Lovely. But the question is, how deep do we dig into this? Look for evidence of the curse. Or is that enough? You know what? Let's look for evidence of the curse.
Where should I look to find evidence of the curse?
Evidence? That would be scattered throughout our history. 10 years ago is when the evacuation started.
Okie dokie. 10 years ago, huh? Most of the documents and records on display seem to be highlighting the high points or low points. In this case, of the town's history. There's a man nearby reading some of them, but he doesn't look up as I pass. Oh dear, finally I reach a framed notice from about 10 years earlier. Let's see, stay safe this Halloween evacuation notice. Okay, in light of the instances throughout the years suggesting Matthew Hayes' curse on the town is real and will affect anyone within the town's borders, it is requested that everyone evacuate on October 31st. This evacuation is voluntary, but highly encouraged. Police will help pay for any expenses. The curse appears to be restricted to the town and its immediate surroundings. Going at least 10 miles away is recommended. It will be safe to return to town on November 1st. The police pay for people's expenses? They're really serious about this. Yep, they are, and that shows you how deep this curse is. Near the notice, there's a magazine article titled "The Halloween Curse: How a Dead Man Terrified Citizens of a Small Town." Do curses really exist? The inhabitants of this small town would tell you yes, without a doubt. The story of this curse goes back to a man who died centuries earlier on Halloween and supposedly cursed the entire town with desires for revenge. Ever since then, strange, tragic incidences have happened on Halloween. So what we've got so far here is a basic build-up of the origins of the curse. So it dated back to basically a man who was rather recluded from society, was murdered by 5 people, 4 teenagers, 1 adult, and then, before his death, he cursed those 5, and from there the entire town for essentially bringing about this kind of tragedy in the first place. So, Easthollow in a ways is a town in which is the opposite of other towns which would celebrate Halloween, but in this case they evacuate from the town on Halloween because of a said curse. Now what would happen if, per se, if somebody tried to break this cycle? Because spirits like this usually do not just hang around. There is a possibility that they could go onto the other side. So how would they be able to go onto the other side is a question in itself. A prison guard who murdered all of his prisoners before turning the gun on himself. A mother who killed her children and 2 neighbours. A stranger from out of town who went on a shooting spree. The circumstances are always different, but in every case the culprit claims to have no memory of the crime because they were possessed by the curse. As each Halloween passed with a new tragedy, people began to whisper it was the dead man's spirit possessing a person each year to exact revenge. Exactly! Possession! They don't know what they did, but they did it. That matches what the mayor told me. The rest of the article is related to the curse document in the incidences mentioned in the magazine article, among others. If something awful happened every Halloween, I guess it's not surprising they started to believe in the curse. Reread the articles about the curse's origins. Why would I do that? Reread them. Which article should I reread? The Revenge from the Grave, Murderous Finally Caught. Perhaps there's something to this? Like rereading might like indicate something within Katie's head or something like that. It's like, oh, I see now. I see what's going on or something like that. Well, I'll do that, but I don't... We'll go with the fact that we've already read through all of this one, so that should be enough. That's enough research.
I think I understand enough now.
Good, because it's actually about closing time.
Thank you, Willow.
Getting out of town to avoid the curse, huh?
Yep.
Actually, I don't believe in the curse.
You don't believe in it.
How do you explain all the evidence?
Yeah.
Evidence? It's all circumstantial. A few bad things happen on Halloween and people see a pattern where there isn't one.
Okay.
Didn't something happen every Halloween, though?
Coincidence. Besides, once people started talking about the curse, that must have fed into it.
There might be something to it, though. Yeah, I am on that side as well. We should keep an open mind about these sort of things.
I'm not surprised you say that.
Believer.
I believe in it after all. I've gotten used to being the only one who doubts.
Wow.
Doesn't it bother you?
Not really. Other people's superstition can't change what I believe.
It's fair. You can't change the opinion of somebody if they hold strongly to it.
How can you say that?
Oh dear, scared man. The man who had been reading historical documents turns away from the displays to fix us with a furious glare.
The curse exists. Doubting the curse is asking for trouble.
Calm down, Joseph.
Calm down? Disbelief like yours is what gets people killed.
Wow.
I'm going to evacuate, so don't worry.
You evacuate even though you don't believe in the curse?
What else am I going to do? Spend the night all alone in an abandoned town? With everyone else gone, then there would be legitimate things to worry about.
Okay, oh dear. Oh dear,
So if
Joseph.
you need a ride, you're welcome to come with me. I usually carpool with my friend Rita.
Oh, I saw her earlier,
Where do
actually.
people go anyway?
Some visit relatives, some plan trips for this time of year. Most just go to the next town over, though. It's about 20 miles away. The motel there loves the business.
Loves the business.
I'll bet.
The door opens and the woman I met in the church pokes her head in.
If anyone needs to carpool with me, you'd better hurry. Nearly everyone else is gone, and I won't wait much longer.
Okay, Rita.
That's Rita. Since I don't drive, I usually go with her.
Okay.
Don't leave without me.
Okay, Joseph. He races out of the Historical Society and Willow and I follow.
What in the world? My tires!
Wait, have your tires been slashed? She stares in horror at the car parked along the curb. Two of his tires are flat.
It was just fine a minute ago.
God damn it, who the hell did this? Did the curse do all this?
Oh God, it's happening already.
Calm down.
Calm down. Calm down. We're all going to die.
Joseph, it's... Yeah, we can take... Oh, is my car going to be flat, though? That's the question. That is the big old question. How many pages have we got? I think we're good when it comes to choices. We can take my car.
Bless you, darling. You're a lifesaver.
They follow me to the road toward my new house, but presumably my car has also got damage to it. I can't say I'm crazy about this, but they're so upset. I feel bad not helping them out. When we reach the driveway, I glance up at the house. I haven't even got to properly move in yet. Under the circumstances, however, it seems my official move-in will have to wait a bit longer. I reach into my coat pocket for my keys, and they're not there, are they? They're not there.
Is something wrong?
My keys are gone.
Your keys are gone.
What?
First my tires, now her keys. It started already.
God damn it, curses all of it!
No, 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 no!
Yeah, how could the curse steal my keys? And my keys were in my pocket, and I even felt it when exiting out of the library. There must be a logical explanation.
Yes, I'm sure there is.
How could the curse steal my keys?
What?
You're all acting like this is part of the curse, but how is that possible?
Yeah,
Someone must already be possessed, and they found a way to steal your keys.
thanks for that.
Or maybe she's the one possessed, and she's lying about the keys.
What?
Seriously?
Hey,
What?
Oh, it's...
Sounds like a car engine running somewhere.
Oh dear.
A car?
And it's running?
What do you mean? They take off together in the direction of the sound Will and I follow. I'll be happy to get out of here. Things are getting just a little too weird for me. We find the car downtown. It's parked outside a small brick building with a sign that declares it to be the local inn.
The owner must be inside.
Indeed.
I just hope it isn't the killer.
As a group, we walk toward the indoors. And then... we see somebody else in here. A man is standing just inside the inn.
Finally, some people. Say, what's going on around here?
I don't know, stranger.
Who are you?
Can we use your car?
What's with you guys?
I don't know.
You must be from out of town, aren't you?
Yeah, the name's Vinny. Came here looking for a room, but there's no one here. This isn't in, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. But everyone else is already evacuated. We're the only ones left.
Whoa, evacuated? What's going on?
Nobody's told you about the curse. Oh, never mind that. Let's just go. Yeah. This is what you call time is of the essence. If we delay this any longer, then, well, your car is going to be slashed as well. Or stolen keys. Never mind that. Let's just go.
Yes, I quite agree. Vinny, can we use your car?
We're seriously evacuating the town? Sure, fine. You guys know more about it than I do.
Yup. Shaking his head, he walks to the inn door and pushes.
Huh?
What happened to your car?
Door won't open. Must have it backwards.
What? He pulls on the door instead, but it still doesn't budge.
What in the... You're telling me we're locked in?
Oh gosh.
What?
Okay, this is definitely weird. Joseph pushes past all of us and throws himself against the door. He struggles with it frantically, trying to get it open.
Panicking won't help. We need to deal with this logically.
Logically? Are you insane? We're still here on Halloween, and someone locked us in!
Okay, Joseph, just stop with the complaining and think this through. First, Rita's tires, then my keys, and now this?
Oh no. It's really starting to seem like someone is trying to keep us here.
Ouch.
It's happened already. He's already possessed someone, and we're his next victims!
It's definitely suspicious. The door must have locked accidentally. I don't know about any of this. This all seems a little too suspicious.
Stranger coincidences have happened in the past. We don't need to lose our heads over it.
Thank you, Willow.
Did you have to say it that way? Did you really have to?
I think Willow is trying to be calmer about this than Joseph is.
Could someone fill me in? Did he just say someone was... possessed?
As if you don't know.
Huh?
Joseph, what are you implying?
Yeah.
That it's him! That's what I'm implying! He's the one who lured us in here!
Whoa, lured? Get real.
If it wasn't for you, at least we could leave on foot. Now we...
A slow creak somewhere above us makes him fall silent. We'll exchange glances. That sounds like someone walking around upstairs. Another creak comes from above us, followed by a thud.
Someone else is in here.
No one came when I rang the bell.
Ouch.
It might have just been the wind knocking the shutters around.
That's a good way of looking at it, Willow. We wait, but there aren't any further sounds from the second floor.
Should we go see?
Absolutely, we should go see. What better way to escape this purgatory than go see where the source of the sound is coming from?
No!
Joseph, come on.
Honestly, I think we should focus on trying to get this door open. That's our real problem.
Is there not like a hammer or a chainsaw or something that can break this door down?
Well, I'm going upstairs. Is anyone coming with me?
Investigate the sound, absolutely. We're with you, Rita.
I'll go too.
Yay.
Thank you, dear.
Aww. Leaving Willow, Joseph, and Vinny to walk on the door, Rita and I head up to the inn's creaky staircase. At the top of the stairs, the hallway goes into two directions, with each wing of the inn having 4 rooms.
Hello?
Hello? There's no answer, but the second floor is silent, god damn it. What's going
We
on?
should probably check the rooms, just to be sure.
Yep.
I agree. Do you think we should stick together? We probably can cover more ground if we split up.
I prefer if we stick together. We should stick together in this case. I think we're too far into
It's
the
probably
story to
safest if we
always
stick
make
together.
saves.
Besides, there aren't that many rooms.
Yeah.
Good point. I suppose we should start from the beginning with room 1.
Indeed. It's hard. It hardly matters in an inn this size. Yeah. We walk together into the left wing and open the first door. The small inn room looks cozy and also completely abandoned. We check the second floor with the same results. We open the third door and look inside. Hello, officer. A police officer? That's about the last thing I expected.
Oh, Officer Mac, I'm so happy to know it was you that we heard walking around up here.
What are you folks doing here? I figured I was on my own.
We came in because we saw a car outside. Yeah.
A car? You mean there's someone else here?
Yes.
There's quite a few of us now, actually.
Yeah.
We came upstairs because we heard noises. Didn't realize anyone else was in here.
Why are you here, anyway?
Yes.
Frank fell down in one of the rooms and hurt his leg. I've been searching the other rooms to find something he could use for the garage. Just enough to get him downstairs. Outside.
Sound effects are too loud. Sorry to the people who made this music, but unfortunately it's really overriding the voices. And the voices are unique.
Frank?
And music is unique in its own way too.
He's the innkeeper.
Well, you might as well stop looking for a crutch until we know if we can get that door open.
Yeah.
The inn door's locked, and we're stuck inside unless we can get it open.
We don't know how it locked, by the way. We walked into the door as it was open, we closed the door, we was discussing with Vinny, and then somehow between us opening the door, closing it, and then talking to Vinny, the door automatically locked.
That's odd. Let's go talk to Frank. He must know where the key is.
Who's Frank and where is he? Mike leads us to the other wing, into room 5. Inside, an elderly man is sitting on the bed.
Any luck?
Not yet, but I'm afraid we have worse news. These folks say the inn door locked and trapped them inside.
No. Shouldn't be possible without the keys.
Do you have the keys?
Where are the keys? I'll see if I can get the door open.
Always keep them with me.
Where are they then? He's not going to find a set of keys, is he? Oh, he reaches into his pocket and tosses a set of keys to Mike.
The big brass one is for the front door.
Thank you. Are those the only keys?
Yeah,
Oh,
You're sure?
yeah,
And there's
Gosh.
no way to lock the inn without them.
yeah.
Wait here, Frank. I'll be back for you as soon as we get the door open.
As if I'm going anywhere.
exactly. He don't believe in said curse, or believes the curse can't find him. Downstairs in the lobby, Willow and Vinny are standing by the door. It doesn't look like they've made any progress. Joseph paces nearby, looking miserable and even more distressed than when we had left. Oh dear. They look up.
Officer Mike.
It turns out he was the one we heard. He was helping Frank.
Frank's here too?
He hurt his leg, so he's still upstairs for now.
Ouch.
However, he has the keys to the front door, so we should be able to get out of here.
But if what Frank said is true, it doesn't make sense that the door could have been locked behind us. Exactly.
Keys? You have keys? We're saved!
Hold on. Mike hurried down the stairs and opened to the door where Rita and I follow. He takes the large brass key and inserts it into the lock. It fits smoothly, then he twists it and tries the door. Nothing happens.
That's strange.
That is very strange indeed. It's like if it's locked by a unknown, indescribable phenomenon. Tries again.
The key works, but it still won't open.
What is going on? Could something be blocking the door?
Some sort of barricade set up outside? That's possible.
Yeah.
Then there's nothing to worry about. Whoever trapped us in here would be stuck outside.
Ouch.
Unless it was one of us. Who came in last?
Joseph, how could we possibly do that, Joseph? Stop with the pointing fingers. We need cooperation, not allegations.
Are you honestly suggesting one of us block the door from the outside without us noticing?
Exactly. We would have heard about it.
It's possible. If they set it up so they could pull it towards the door as it's shut.
You seem to have put a lot of thought into this, Joseph.
Yeah.
Not really, I just... Wait, are you accusing me?
Yes, Joseph, because you're the one who's always being this edgy about everything.
Calm down, all of you. Accusing one another won't get us anywhere. Let's sit down and talk about this rationally.
Thank you, Officer Mike.
You want to sit and talk? We should be finding a way to bust out!
If one of us really is possessed by the spirit of Matthew Hare, a situation like that is exactly what could give him the opening he needs to claim a victim.
Or for someone to panic and do something irrational.
The best thing we can do is keep an eye on one another until morning comes.
Yes. He walks into the the inn's, I was about to call it a mansion there, inn's common area and sits down. After a moment, the rest of us all do the same. Very intriguing. There is a sort of paranormal thing going on here when it comes to everything that's happening. From Rita's car's tires being slashed to Katie's keys to her car suddenly gone missing. And now this door situation. I think there is some kind of logic behind it, but we'll see how the story transpires before giving any of my assumptions. I don't like being trapped here. Is there really a chance one of us did it on purpose? I think there is another person involved, and it's not Frank who's upstairs. Or it could possibly be Frank. For a while, we all just look at each other.
Well, at least we can all agree that I didn't do it.
How comes, Vinny?
Why?
Whoa, you all came in after me. The door was working fine then, and you all had your eyes on me the entire time.
Yep. He has a point there.
Yeah, but how do we know you didn't rig it so it would break after a set amount of time?
You've gotta be kidding me.
Exactly, yeah. Vinny didn't even know about the curse.
We can sit around here throwing around what-if ideas all night, but it won't get us anywhere.
Exactly.
Does anyone have any proof, any hard evidence that might point toward a culprit?
It was Willow.
Why would it be Willow?
Excuse me?
You're the one who noticed Vinny's car. If not for you, none of us would be in here.
That's your hard evidence? I pointed out a car we might be able to use to escape?
Yeah, that is not what you call hard evidence.
But we couldn't use it to escape because we got locked in here. He has a point.
You're always denying the curse exists too. That's the perfect cover for Matthew Hare. Use your natural behavior to make us all lower our guard.
I'll admit, it does look like more evidence points toward Willow than anyone else
Okay.
right now.
But there's...
This is unbelievable.
Are you going to kill me?
No!
Lies. I know you are. I've always known I'd die this way.
God damn it, Joseph, stop being so pessimistic! Get your head on the track, man!
Now calm down. No one needs to die.
Exactly.
What do you recommend we do?
Nothing.
Sorry, what?
If no one tries anything, nothing needs to be done.
Yeah,
As long as we keep an eye on each other for the rest of the night, nothing can go wrong.
that is very good thinking, Officer Mike. Very good thinking. If we all just look at each other, have a sleepless night, and then when we all wake up, well, when the sun rises, we know that tomorrow has come, and therefore nothing has happened. We can all stare at each other, and let's bring Frank down as well. We'll bring Frank down along with his other sets of keys that he possibly has, and then we can all just look at one another. And if any of us tries anything then we know that they're cursed and possessed and all stuff like that.
I'm certainly not going to try anything.
No, don't believe it! Don't believe it!
Joseph, for goodness sakes, man.
Calm down.
Yeah,
I've read the stories. I know how it'll be. Should wait until you fall asleep and then...
then what?
I will not fall asleep while guarding you. I promise.
You can say that now, but we'll be the ones to pay the price!
Oh gosh, he lunged at Willow raising a hammer.
No!
Two guns fire at the same time. Oh. Oh dear, first blood. Joseph's body falls limp to the ground. Yeah. Mike and Vinny both have guns drawn, aim at Joseph.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I can't believe he tried to kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. Oh my goodness.
Goodness sakes, Joseph.
Does this mean Joseph was the one possessed?
I would like to believe so.
Yeah.
Just a minute. Why does this guy have a gun?
Yeah, the commotion seems to have motivated Frank enough for him to painfully hobby his way downstairs.
Me? What's it to you?
Seems awfully suspicious.
Oh, now that I think about it, Vinny is the whole reason we're trapped in the inn.
I see. So there's a chance Joseph was merely frightened, not possessed.
Correct.
You're all nuts.
Well then.
Please, stay calm.
Yeah.
Calm? I stop at a small town on my way home to be with my family. Nice little town to spend Halloween. Or so I think.
Okay, Vinny.
Next thing I know, I'm locked in an inn with a bunch of crackpots who believe one of them is possessed.
Things have been pretty strange around here, though.
Nothing has happened here tonight that can't be explained away by paranoia.
How comes, Vinny?
He has a point.
Yes, I quite agree. There is no curse. Everyone is just letting their fear override their common sense.
You have no real reason to suspect me of anything.
Then you won't mind sitting with us here all night long. Yes.
I don't want to be rude, but it seems to me you're awfully eager for us all to stay together overnight.
Is there a problem? Seems like the safest solution to me.
It's just, we'll probably fall asleep, but you're trained to stay awake even when you're tired, aren't you?
I can assure you I'll be awake to protect everyone.
To protect us, or to kill us.
Whoa.
You actually suspect me?
Matthew Hayer could possess anyone, even you.
Wow.
Have I given you any reason to suspect me?
Well, it just occurred to me that you were upstairs when we got here, only we didn't know that for a while. You could have done something to the door ahead of time to trap us in here.
Wow.
That's absurd.
It is possible. Yeah, it is definitely possible.
I hate to mention it, but I couldn't help but notice how interested you were in picking someone to blame too.
What are you talking about? I was trying to get to the bottom of this whole thing.
Okay, Mike. So, Officer Mike is not thinking rationally now.
Still, if all we have to do is sit together, it doesn't matter who we think is possessed. Asking so many questions just makes us suspicious of one another.
Right.
Fine. What do you want me to do?
I think I would feel much safer if you were locked in another room.
You want to lock me in another room? I suppose the rest of you will be out here together.
I'm sorry, but that is a bad idea, locking somebody into another room, because if something happened outside of our vision, as in everybody else in the room, then you would obviously automatically point towards Officer Mike.
Doesn't anyone else find it just a bit suspicious that Rita wants me, the person who has vowed to defend all of you, locked up so I can't reach you?
What are you implying?
She jumps to her feet. Mike also stands. He draws his gun.
I'm saying I think the real person Matthew Hayer is possessed is you, Rita.
Wow.
No, it really is you, isn't it?
Vinny jumps to his feet as well. He has his gun drawn again. He aims it at Mike, but he hesitates. Any second now, Mike will shoot Rita. If Vinny shoots him first, we'll save her, but Mike might die instead. Well then, folks, we're going to leave things off here and see where all of this goes about. So, tell Vinny to shoot might be the Officer Mike death, and stop Vinny from shooting will be the Rita death. So, folks, thank you all so much for watching, and we shall see each other's in the next time of Not Its Spookiest Edition. We have yet to see any of the gore in which the game presents you as a player to believe that there is something gory to look at graphically. But thank you so much for watching, guys. There's a link down in the description below where you'll be able to purchase this game for yourselves. and we shall see each other next time. Thank you so much for watching and take care of yourselves.